my channel. My name is Carrie. I am with Cast Designs Handmade. My YouTube channel is the My Stupid Crazy Busy Crafting Life on a Budget. Here lately there hasn't been much of a budget, but you know. This is my first Marathon Sewciety video, so I want to thank the Marathon Sewciety for letting me join in the fun. Today we're going to be doing the Louie Waist Pack by UhOh Creations. This is my first Louie as well. I just did a practice small version, so today I'm going to do the medium version for you guys. So this is my small version. Of course, it's my favorite team in the whole world, the Chiefs. Been raised a Chiefs fan my whole life, so not a bandwagon fan. So, but if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure you like the video, send me comments. Please be kind. Again, this is my first Marathon Sewciety video. So let's get started. Okay, so now I am going to go over our pieces and parts. We have our strap leaves. We have our back top. We have our base, exterior, and lining. So this is IndoLove Creations. I'm not sure. I don't think it's it might be the Kaya red. I can't remember which one I did. But and then this is just quilt cotton with woven on the back of it. This vinyl is from the Peanut Gallery Market, I think is what it's on Facebook. And so they have a big catalog you can choose from. So they have all kinds of sports teams and all kinds of stuff. So pre-order, of course. And then we have our zipper gusset, one exterior and one lining. We have our back bottom. So exterior, lining, and then just one back lining. We have our zipper flange, so we need two mirrored exterior and lining. We have our main, so one exterior and one lining. I am using ribbon for my cross grain ribbon. It is 7/8 inch for my binding. And then we have two zippers. We have a 19 inch and an 11 inch. Sorry, I couldn't find it on my list here. We have I'm doing 1 inch hardware, so we have 1 inch webbing at, I think I cut mine at 50 inches maybe, and then a 6-inch anchor. And then I've got my nameplate. I've got this cute little zipper pull. So I'm going to do mine a little bit different so I can showcase the zipper pull because I only have one of them. And then two extra pulls, a buckle. And then I couldn't find my brass slider, so I'm using a black slider, which blends in with the black webbing. A 1-inch D-ring. And then I have some woven tags. I've got my business tag, which you guys can see that. Sorry if it's blurry, I'm sure it is. Which I got this from Wonder Label. You can make your own custom tags. So check them out. I believe they're on Etsy. I think that's where I got that from. And then got something on my tag, so I'll get a new one. But it's from Sewing Blurbs, I think, or it's just from More Me Know. I know I can't believe I'm handmade either. And then I'm using red Siah swag thread, clips, a roller because my seams get a little bit thick, scissors, an X-Acto knife, 1-inch ruler, this handy dandy lighter, Amazon. Everything is also from Amazon if it's not from More Me Know or Siah Swag or all of, you know. And then a pin and a paper. Hopefully I won't need that, but you know, most of us do. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is, per the pattern, you need to mark the zipper flange. Per the pattern piece, there's this little spot on here that the needle will need to go when you're sewing the flange on, so I went ahead and marked those on your lining and your exterior. And then you're done with this pattern piece, so you can discard that. And then on the main Louie piece, you're just going to mark the gusset pieces. Maybe with my pen. And then you can set this piece aside for now. You also want to mark your centers of your main pieces and your interiors. So next we're going to grab the 11-inch zipper and the back, bottom lining, and exterior. Get all this other stuff out of the way. You'll also need your top lining as well. And I will go ahead and get my zipper pull out so that I don't forget that. And a tag. So I think I'm going to use this one in this front pocket. I am sewing on a Techsew 2750 Pro. I just got it. I've had it maybe a couple weeks. This is my third bag I've sewn on it, so I'm still learning all of the little nuances of the machine. So bear with me here too. We just recently moved my sewing space out to the garage because my sewing space got taken over in COVID during work from home. So I had been sewing in the kitchen, but there just wasn't enough space. So we talked about it and decided that the garage was maybe the best spot. So it's nice and quiet out here, so I don't have to compete with the TV, and it was really hard to film with everyone home and the TV behind me, so this should work out better. So now we're just going to take our zipper and our lining, we're going to put it face up and our zipper face up, and I'm just going to use some double-sided stick tape here. I absolutely love this machine, by the way. Like it's everything I thought it would be and more. So on my small Louie, it got a little thick there where the flange and the wings connected, but it sewed through it like a dream. So you can base this in place, or you can just go ahead and pattern says to baste it in place, but I'm just using double stick tape because I'm not a big baster. So, and you want to make sure if you have directional fabric that your print is going to be going in the right direction. So, and I believe we will be. So, touch my centers here, make my little sandwich, and then we'll stitch it in place. You will use the seam allowance in the pattern. I did recently get this bowl clip from 6 Stitches, Ashley at 6 Stitches. I got the last owl she had, so, and I love it. So, and you're just going to finger press the seam out. And if you're using thick vinyl, you may have to use the roller, which I don't know where mine went. And then you're going to top stitch. Okay, and now we're going to take the top piece and baste it on as well. And again, you want to make sure that you're getting your, it's going to go in the right direction. So, and you also need to grab your back lining piece. Okay. And then we're just going to sew it on the seam allowance in the pattern. For this part, you're just going to flip this part up. You're leaving the lining down. That's going to make your little pocket. I'm just going to clip that down, and then we're going to take it back to the machine and top stitch it. Now you're going to, you've got your, you know what I forgot to do, guys? Forgot to put an egg on. Oopsie. That's okay. I'll put it on the inside. So now you're going to take your pattern piece and you're going to trace the piece around to make your front or back panel. So technically this is supposed to be your back panel, but again, I want to highlight this cute little zipper pull, so I'm going to actually make this my front panel. I haven't decided if I'm going to sell this or not. It's probably going to be my bag, so it's fine. So you just need a marker or chalk or alright, and then you're just gonna baste all of these pieces together. Use a few clips just to hold everything in place. Alright, and so this is the completed back panel, or in this case, front panel. So, I think it turned out so good. Look at that stitching. Can you see? Can you see the stitching in there? Can you see it? So pretty. Alright, so next we're going to work on the gusset. So you're going to need your flanges. One thing I just noticed when I was putting this up, make sure that you hit the edge of your zipper tape with a lighter. Zipper gusset and your zipper, where did my zipper go? I found it. This is the trickiest part of the bag thus far. Like, it's such an easy pattern, but this phalange part just throws me completely off. Like, I just have a hard time grasping it. So, you want to make sure that your zipper is a full 18 inches. Then you're going to take a lining piece that has the flat edge on it and line it up with your zipper. You could double side tape these, but I'm just going to baste them on. So again, same thing on the other side. The pattern has you do each step, but I just do these at the same time. So do whatever makes you comfortable. So you're just going to baste this on. You're not going to try to do the whole little pin mark thing. So I was like, well, I don't, because I was either going to get a cylinder arm that could do flatbed or just not at all, because it's so expensive. So I watched a video on UhOh Creations, and she said, she can pretty much sew whatever she wants to on her machine. And so I was like, well, there you go. So I have not, as you've seen, I just sewed quilt cotton and the zipper tape on and didn't have any issues with it. So if you're thinking about upgrading to an industrial, but you are kind of like me and are like, well, I might as well just get one that I don't have to replace or buy an additional machine 3 years down the road, because I can't do everything I want to do with that machine. Then I would definitely look at the Techsew. I'm not getting paid for that. I'm just speaking my truth. And now we're just going to make a zipper sandwich using the seam allowance in the pattern. We're going to sew up to the little dot here. And then maneuver the zipper tape around. You kind of have to maneuver it. Yes, Liam.
How can I watch it? I want your camera.
Say hi.
Hi. I took it in the camera.
Don't do that. Okay, get out of the way.
Ooh,
Liam.
you one did that.
So I don't know if you guys can see that. See how I went, well, my dot is not because of the seam allowance, I can't get to that. So I just kind of went to where it was close to that and then maneuvered it to where the zipper tape kind of turns a little bit. So, and then you just cap off the Liam. Sorry, Liam's in here, he wants to play. So his toy box is right underneath, right behind the camera. Alright, I got the kid out of here, so so this side, I'm gonna flip it over and do it from the lining side, but again, my seam allowance isn't gonna allow me to get to that point, so we're just gonna do the best we can. So. See how it kind of flips and then it kind of gives the zipper a little bit of a angled piece. So then you're going to take the pieces and flip them to where their wrong sides touching. So now I'm going to put my zipper pulls on. Make a zipper sandwich on the opposite side of the flanges. So we're going to work with this side right here.
Mom, I need shoes. I need a child walker. Mom, please. Oh, thanks.
Now we're just going to finger press this open and top stitch it. Okay, so next we are going to lining and exterior. And again, another zipper sandwich, so we're going to same with the other side. Just make yourself a little zipper sandwich. Try and match them up. Alright, Liam. Alright, now we're just going to finish this gusset up, we're going to stitch from this edge down, top stitch this, and then baste the other side. And then we will even out the Alright, and now we have a finished gusset. So I'm just going to trim up the edges and then I'll be back. So now that this is all ready to go, we're going to set this aside and we're going to work on the straps next. Alright, so you're going to take your long piece of webbing first. That thing out of the way. Take your female piece. You don't need your male piece for a bit. And then kind of be conscious of your directional fabric. At this point, there's not really a whole lot you can do, but when you're cutting it out, make sure that whenever you fold it up, it's going to be going in the right direction. Details, right? So you're going to take your long strap and you're going to fold your wing in half. Place your strap inside the wing. And you want about an inch overhanging. The seam allowance just on the top part. Leave the bottom part open. And then I'm going to just trim down this corner piece up here without getting it into my webbing. And then you're just going to do a top stitch. You can do 1, 2, 3. It says to top stitch it till there's no material left. I may just do 2. Don't necessarily know that you need to do all of that. Alright, now for the anchor piece, this is your 6-inch piece, okay? Same thing, you're going to fold this piece in half. And then you're going to slip this in here, leaving an inch sticking out. Same with this side. These probably should have been flip-flopped. But I mean, I don't think it really matters which side your buckle's on. So you're going to take your female buckle and you're going to thread your webbing through that and then bring it over here. Flip it in place. And then you need your ruler to measure half an inch from the buckle. little better. Half an inch from the buckle. Draw a line. And then you're going to do 3/4 from that. And you're going to take it to the machine and sew a rectangle, hitting those 2 areas where you marked really good. Give it some good support. So I should change my thread out to black thread, but I'm not going to. Now you're going to take your D-ring. This is optional. Some people do it, some people don't do it. I'm going to slide that in as all the way over as you can. And then you're going to sew up, over, and back down, and then baste. Alright, so those are done for now. Sorry, my shorts keep running. Now we're going to take the back pocket, which would typically be this piece right here, the one with your zipper, but again, this is my front, not my back. So I'm going to take my back pocket, and we're going to place these straps on. So we want this piece facing up, and we're going to use a ruler to place them. Okay, so these are in place, and we're just going to go stitch them or baste them on. Okay, so I missed a step in the beginning. So after you do your back pocket with the zipper, you're supposed to put the lining, baste the lining on, and so I'm going to do that real quick. So we'll just pretend like I did this like 6-ish steps ago. So okay, so now we're going to put it all together. So you need your front, whatever that is, and then you need your gusset. So you're going to lay your front, right side up, so you're going to turn your gusset inside out, okay, and then you're going to line up your centers. Now, that part on the pattern piece that tells you to mark for your gusset, so that piece or that mark and your gusset top stitch is just like that. And then you're just gonna so now you're just gonna sew the full single rows. So now we're going to take one of the other lining piece, and we're going to place it on top. So part of this bag is bound, and the other part is bird. This part is the bird part. Alright, so when you're doing this, so flip it over and sew directly on that line that you just stitched. So try and stay on this line right here. But leave a 4 to 5 inch. So stop. So I added some glue to the bottom here instead of trying to stitch it. It's just going to be too. I don't like to do the hidden stitches, and so I'm just going to do it this way. So now we're just going to finish this bag up. So we're going to place the back piece right side up. We're going to take the gusset and we're going to line it up. Alright, now it's time to do the binding. Whatever your choice of binding is. gonna turn this thing out. There's your binding. Okay, last step. Alright, you guys. Missy's so cute. There's the back. Alright, so that, thank you so much for watching my video. If you've made it this far, leave me a comment on who your favorite NFL team is, college, Bama, been a Bama fan forever before Nick Saban, so yeah, Chiefs and Bama. I won't hold it against you, I promise. My father-in-law is a Raiders fan, so you know we have a lot of fun with that one. But here is my medium Louie. It turned out perfectly. Again, thank you UhOh Creations for letting us use your pattern today at our Marathon Sewciety. Make sure you watch all the other videos. I think I'm like fifth in line maybe. So I know there's some good ones out there. If you haven't tried the Louie yet, try it. It's super easy, kind of a quick sew. Again, this is only my second one. I probably would interface my gusset with some maybe just woven. It's pretty flimsy, but otherwise it's perfect the way it is. So thanks for watching again. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, give me a like, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.